Okay, folks, we're going to start our series on small caps. Small caps are the smaller companies where the market capitalization is how many shares they have outstanding multiplied by the share price. So say, for example, a small company has a share price of $1 and they have 250 million up to 2 billion outstanding shares. That would be a small cap company. So today we'll start with the T. Rowe Price Small Cap Fund. Let's look at the performance. We're going to compare the small caps to the Russell 2000 and the S&P 500. Year to date, you see small caps are outperforming Russell 2000, outperforming S&P 500. You look at the 1 year. The 1 year you see small caps slightly outperforming the S&P 500. They're about 11 percentage points above the Russell 2000. Let's look at the 3 year. The 3 year is also outperforming both the Russell 2000 and the S&P 500. This looks like a newer fund, so you won't get any information on the 5 year or the 10 year. But since fund inception, for the last 2-3 years, it looks like small caps have slightly been outperforming the S&P 500, and they've been at least 4 percentage points above the Russell 2000 on average. Let's look at the calendar year return. Last year, they were minus 3%. Russell 2000 minus 9%. S&P 500 minus 4%. 2017. You see 2017, small caps were behind S&P 500. They were also behind the Russell 2000. 2016, they were about 7 percentage points above S&P 500, Russell 2000. 2015, well, it's a newer fund, so it must have come out in 2016. Let's look at the long run. You see sometimes the Russell 2000 and the S&P 500, they'll do like 25, 26% returns, 35% returns. They don't normally do that on a yearly basis. It would be nice, but they don't normally do that. If you had the growth of a $10,000 investment over the last year or the last 3 years, for the T. Rowe Price, it would have been about $15,000. S&P 500 and Russell 2000 would have been close to $14,000. That's it for part 1 of the small caps. Remember, small cap companies, you measure small caps by the number of shares they have outstanding based off of the share price. So if that number is less than $2 billion and greater than about $250 million, then it's considered a small cap company. Stay tuned for part 2.